My name is Alec Shogun. I'm a fire medic with Westminster Fire Department. In addition to that, I also am our dive team coordinator. Out working today with the Standley Lake Rangers doing an initial certification and recertification of all of their rangers for surface ice rescue. Our park rangers are going to be some of the first people on scene if we have anybody that ends up having an ice-related emergency out here at Standley Lake. They're able to get on scene just that much faster. Then we're able to come in and back them up, and we all know that we're operating with the same terminology, same hand signals, same equipment.
Alec always brings something new to the table. He'll get his yearly refresher and then he passes that stuff on to us. It's just important to be up on that training because you never know when someone's gone in. And we want to make sure that we're all on the same page throughout every season, be that summer, we're doing boat rescues, or in the winter, doing ice rescues.
Are you alone?
Please, I'm cold.
Stay right there, hang on to the ice.
We place one person in the hole to simulate a live victim, and then they're gonna work their way out onto the ice, eventually getting down onto their hands and knees to distribute their weight as best they can across the ice so as to not break the ice. And then they're gonna come in behind the victim and they're gonna clip them into our rescue sling. It's a big red softened section of rope. And that rescue sling is gonna be then pulled tight by the crew that remains on the shore. And once they're pulled in tight, we'll then work to kind of level them out with the ice so that they don't hit the ice shelf, and then we'll extricate them from the ice at that point. What we're dealing with here is all surface related things. So this is for a victim that is clinging to the ice shelf, they've fallen through the ice, but they've never submerged. When we start dealing with things on the water rescue team side, from the fire department side, that's once a victim unfortunately has submerged in that situation. And then it's our job to come out and dive down and locate them underwater.
My name's Anthony Baldy, firefighter paramedic with Westminster and on the dive team. Today we were doing our annual ice dive, going down, doing some patterns, and then simulating a diver that needs help, and our backup diver will go out and rescue that diver and bring them in. It's a very high risk dive because we're under a shelf.
So if a resident falls through the ice, we end up losing heat 25 times faster in water than you do in air. We're going to go from a state of a normal body temperature to hypothermic in a matter of minutes. And so that really starts the timer for us to make sure that this is a time-sensitive operation.
When you get down there, you know, we're supposed to simulate that you swim out, come across and find the diver, but in this clear water you can actually end up seeing the diver.
All right, onward, diver. Close in.
Copy, pulling you in.
Our line that we're connected to is on a locking carabiner so that we never lose that line. We're always connected to the surface in that sense. So if something goes wrong, they can immediately pull us up. We always have a backup diver ready to go, and then we always have a 90 diver that pretty much there. They just throw their mask on and they're ready to go as well. So we obviously want to get out there to get the victims, but we also need to be able to take care of ourselves as well.
Standley Lake's obviously beautiful, and having the opportunity to get outdoors and enjoy the water is always fantastic. Just means that we have an increased level of training that's going to be required of us to make sure that we remain competent and on our game in the event anybody ever has an emergency out here.
Well, Standley Lake, I think, is a jewel here in the suburban area. We are here to help keep you safe, but your best way to stay safe is to stay off the ice.
Safest thing you can do around ice is stay off the ice.
Nobody should ever be on the ice.